Paso, the Sun Bowl, and home to the UTEP Miners, and it's always a pleasure to come out this way, and we're certainly excited about the game we have in store. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Utah Utes, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the UTEP Miners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's... Miners will kick it away to start us off. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to scramble. He's going to run it. At the 35, he's loose. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. And the Utes moving quickly to the line.
He can throw it, he can buy time, he can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Now improvising. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Third and short from the 49. Is this four-down territory? From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to get to it. And the quarterback is snowed under.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
The Utes decide to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. He'll call for the fair catch here. So the UTEP Miners offense will take the field for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Looking left. He's got it. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
Second down coming up.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Third and short now from their own 48.
Third down coming up.
From the gun, wants to pass. Might be looking to run. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a for this defense.
And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Offense set on first down. They'll leave it with him. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up second down.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. The play action fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Beal. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Buys a little time with his feet. He'll pull it down and run. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. They've put themselves in a hole to start. It's 1st and 20. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. 2nd down coming up.
At the 37-yard line. 2nd down.
He's looking to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Utes look to keep this drive humming. They'll throw it from the red zone. Nice catch along the sideline and great effort to stay in bounds. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. They'll leave it with the lone back. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. The Utes will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Utah!
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Utah 7, UTEP 0.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UTEP has the ball, the offense, ready to go back to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Now the play fake. Got his man on the outside. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They go to the draw. He'll have the 1st down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. And the Miners come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Out of the gun to give to the back. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He'll put the tight end in motion. He'll do it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This is a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Now adjusting. Going to try to get it himself. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Gibbs. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's right on target. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it, offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Back to pass, it's Kingsbury. Time to take a shot. Got it in stride inside the 20. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11. Here's the handoff. Brought down after a 5-yard gain down to the 7. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the back. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Utah has the lead here. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. The Miners trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UTEP! Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
On to attempt the try. And it's up and good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Notre Dame is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Rockney and Leahy, this has not been a blowout in South Bend today. They're up by a field goal over Pittsburgh. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle, it's Beal. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. And the Utes getting set on 1st and 10. He's got his man, makes the grab. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After trying the running game on 1st down, they come to the line on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Utes are on the move. Wide receiver shows motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Makes the grab. It's Beal. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. Makes the grab on the left. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They're bringing heat. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
Great job by the pass rush up front. 3rd and long situation. They're anticipating pass, and they know the quarterback's going to have to hold on to the football. Nice job hitting their ears back and getting home.
And the Utes will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterbacks...
He's loose. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. And the Miners racing to the line in the hurry up.
Fantastic job there buying time and then using his speed to go get a huge chunk play. And you saw on defense a lot of people in the back end with their heads turned around chasing receivers. It's dangerous. You want to play man coverage. You don't want to keep your eyes on the quarterback. You're going to pay for it. You saw it right there.
Trying play action. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Gibbs. Oh, it's out. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And turnovers are so pivotal to winning a football game. Last week, man, he put it on the deck as well, and they lost by a possession. This week, you fumble again. Man, you've got to take care of the football. That's always priority number 1 for every single offense.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. He wants to throw. Starting to feel a little pressure. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
He's got his man. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
It's first down from the 37-yard line. Motion from the offense. They'll try the run. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding him the ball so he can break some of those big runs, but I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Feeling some heat. He's going to take off. And he is corralled short of the line to gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. No good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it and you didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Buys a little extra time. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it. Offense.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The Miners send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Slips through the line. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. 1st down here for the offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Parrish. And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the 1st half. Lining up to convert 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the 1st one they've used this half. The Utes will send out the punt unit. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Working the middle, it's complete. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. From the gun, wants to pass. Using his legs to buy some time. Across the 25, he's got room. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on 1st down. Keeps looking downfield. At the 45 on his way. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. And the Miners will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Unloads it left. Makes a connection. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. He's looking to throw. He wants to take the top off. He's got it at the 30. Oh, look out, there he goes. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Miners.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish with a 62-yard pass for the score. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. The offense lining up for a first down play. To the ground with the back. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They'll go to the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Line getting set on second down. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. One of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from El Paso. And you know, in a day where the spread option and air raid, the offense is of choice, how nice is it to see the 3 yards and a cloud of dust approach? Although we've also seen some runs go for a lot longer. Physical offensive lines coupled with great backs is like a throwback to the olden days, and that's refreshing. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at one of the most picturesque settings in the game, Sun Bowl Stadium.
And the Utes will kick it off to start the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They'll throw it on first down. Pocket starts to collapse. He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Kingsbury. He finds his man. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. To the ground to try to move the chains. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Looking for a productive play on first down. He's going to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Offense gets set for second down. Leaves it with the back. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. They'll try to get it through the air. Gets rid of it. Grab near the marker. It's Ruiz. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Miners have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw on first down. Floating away. He'll pull it down. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
First down.
Comes out throwing on first down. Looking down the middle. Finds a man by himself. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP. lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Notre Dame is running away with this one today, thanks to an offense that is more than waking up the echoes. They're up by 38 over Pittsburgh. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll run it from the gun. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. The Utes headed quickly to the line. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. He's now up to 83 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Coming after it. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
Well, the defense, they're smelling blood in the water now. Of course, they've already knocked the starting quarterback out of this game. And now with the backup in, they're bringing more pressure. It almost looks like they're more excited to get after him. This is just a very excited, very emotional defense right now.
And the Utes will bring the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll bring it back. It's Andrews. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense set for a first down play. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Extending the play. Trying to escape and get it himself. This senior quarterback moving the chains and picking up a first down for his team. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense getting set for first down. They want to throw it. Skips away from pressure. He'll try to do it himself. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Miners will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Quickly complete. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. grabbed in the middle. It's Beal.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get...
Looking deep down the right side. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Utes will punt it away on 4th down. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Looking for space. It's Gibbs. Still on his feet at the 45. And he's running in the open. He's at the 10. Give him 109 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. The Miners have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Fast motion from the offense. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold it. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Back to throw, it's Kingsbury. He wants it all. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you get receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You've got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. He's got great speed, and he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Unloads quickly.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Might as well give it to him again. At the 35, he's got room. Off he goes. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Utes! What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot, that he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. They've got it down to a 2-touchdown deficit, trailing by 14 and about to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And that's the end of the line for the return man, but still business to attend to. A penalty marker is down.
Return team.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He'll come out throwing on first down. Fires to the big fella.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Back to pass. It's Kingsbury. He makes the connection. Open space at the 25. Hit the afterburners, kid. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass. Defense.
That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. This offense has a second down play. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got his man in the middle. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Miners! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone. That's his third touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They move the tight end all over. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Offense working from the pistol. Quickly complete. Still running at the 40. Oh, look out. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Utah! Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. That's the end of the quarter, and UTEP has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw. Wide open downfield. Tackle is made after the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Quarterback moving. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. And the Miners will snap it on 1st and 10.
First down.
Running back searching for a hole. Not a lot there. Picks up one inside the 20 to the 19. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Kingsbury. He's moving out of the pocket. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The #1 job is to protect their quarterback, and they did not.
They did not. But my #1 job as a defensive lineman is to attack your quarterback and get him on the ground just like this, get in the sack, rattle this guy as much as you can, as many hits as possible on these quarterbacks.
They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Pressure coming. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And that lead grows even bigger.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Here's the return from inside his 10. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Utah has it back and the offense coming onto the field. Going up top on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Afterburners coming. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Utes!
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Notre Dame is currently up big at this moment in what's shaping up to be a lopsided affair for the Golden Gophers.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And that's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
And now they have enhanced their degree of difficulty on 2nd and long from the 6. Off play action. The junior quarterback frustrated with himself after throwing it behind his man. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They're trying to get to him. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
You know, I'd be worried right now if I were this head coach. I've already had my starting quarterback knocked out of the game. I'm watching my backup quarterback now get ragdolled around as well. What can we do to protect him and give ourselves a chance to win this game?
The Miners will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Wide open, and it's a foot race. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Leaves it with the running back. And the Utes get it past the sticks. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Utah! And they take it in for 6 more points. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive down the field and score a touchdown of their own, so you've got to answer that here. Your playmakers better step up.
And I don't know what it is about momentum. In all the locker rooms, in all the years, coaching, everything, you can't quantify it, you can't measure it, and the momentum has swung to the other side. You got to get it back.
Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Looking downfield, it's Kingsbury. Dances away from the heat. He's going to run it. At the 45 on his way. And he slides after picking up the 1st down, but there is a penalty flag. Let's see who it's against. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Miners will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. No fair catches here, looking for room. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Line gets set, 1st down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Shoots it to the left. It's caught. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. He's looking to throw it. He's got his man.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Utes have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Brings up second down.
The give on the inside. Smashes through. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
What a big-time run for this offense. A physical run, getting down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, and considering how well they're running it right now, why wouldn't you just hand it off to this guy right here again?
Moves away as he feels pressure. Touchdown, Utes! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UTEP has the ball, the offense, ready to go back to work. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs, get some positive momentum.
Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Looking to move it through the air. He's got his man.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Unloads to the right. And that pass is intercepted. Trying to take it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
Well, we've seen this defense make plays time and time again in this game. They may have just sealed it with that takeaway.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. Still on his feet at the 45. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. Now on first down from the 40. The give out of the gun. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on 3rd down. And the Utes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. It's a draw. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.